Coco, my baby girl, she got her toy stuck. You go, baby. Yeah, good girl, good girl. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 11 predictions. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a long time since I've watched Season 10 episode. I think it was 16, the final episode. I think when it comes back, I think it's actually still going to be Season 10 when it airs next week. It's airing in Australia and I'm really excited to watch it. I think there's 2 final episodes or maybe 4 to make, actually it might be 4 to make 20 episodes I think of Season 10, and then there's going to be Season 11. Is that going to be right after? I'm not sure. I have to actually look that up because it's a bit all over the place as far as like, it's just been so long since the last episode. With Season 10, it feels like it has been the longest season ever because it was just like COVID happened and we couldn't have the finale. And to be honest, it's been like a year since I've watched it really. Like, I mean, October was the last episode I watched. But before that, like May, April, I don't remember, but it was ages ago. Maybe it's February now, so maybe it was even February last year. But basically, a lot happened. We finally finished the Whisperer War. I was really happy with that. I hated Alpha. She was awesome, but I did hate her at the same time. And Beta, did he die? I mean, I'm pretty sure he died. I don't even remember. Like, seriously, that's how I am with The Walking Dead right now. It's a bit of a blur. I know Michonne left, and I really hate that she left. I loved her. She was one of my favorite characters. But I'm a bit excited for next season, or the end of Season 10, I should say. My dog just dropped her toy. I'm just a little bit excited about the return of Maggie and Herschel, her and Glenn's son. I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be good having him in the picture. And I'm probably going to cry because Glenn was my favorite. Glenn and Maggie together. Okay, so my predictions, I just want to make clear, is just my predictions. I haven't researched. I haven't read the comics of late. I have read a few of the comics. I forgot what issue it was up to, but basically around the prison sort of time. So I've not read like ahead and try to research what happens with The Walking Dead in the future. So I don't know exactly what to expect. Coco, stop dropping your toy. Anyway, I don't know what to expect. So I'm kind of just predicting what I think would happen to a lot of the characters. Let's talk about Connie. So in the very end of episode 16, we see that Connie's alive. Shock horror. Of course she was going to be alive. Like I knew she would be alive. There is no way that she was going to be dead. I really hope that her and Daryl would get together. I think everyone hopes that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they will, because we think that about Daryl with people like Carol or even Beth back in the day. I know the age difference was apparently a lot, but anyway, I just really want to see Daryl happy, I guess, and I would love him to find love. I think he deserves that. But yeah, I think Connie and Daryl, they'll definitely reunite. I think Connie will eventually reunite with the group and it's going to be really sweet. She was found by that guy, Virgil. And I don't know what to expect with that. Like, is he going to help her or is he going to be a bit weird? Because I think he was a bit weird from memory. He was a bit of a weirdo. Virgil kind of like links with the Rick sort of story because we last saw him from memory when Michonne left and she noticed that Virgil, like the boat that they were in, had Rick's boots. That's where she discovers that maybe Rick is alive. So I wonder if that's going to tie in together. Carol. I love Carol. I think everyone loves Carol, but I have a feeling she could die in the very end of the series or just in season 11 at some point. I think she could die saving a child or saving Daryl or Connie or someone like that. I just feel like she's the type to do something heroic. I would love to see a happy ending for her, but I also think just her finding peace with herself and like her dying to save people would make sense for Carol as well. Like, I don't know, I just feel like she's been a bit like tormented lately and a bit like, she's just really emotional and I just could see her dying, to be honest. And it's going to be so heartbreaking with her and Daryl. or for Daryl, but then again, maybe not, because yeah, I'm really funny about like who's gonna die, because I can't, like, you go, okay, the ones who would be like devastating who dies are people like Rosita, Eugene, Gabriel, which, okay, Gabriel, first of all, I was gonna get to it later, but I think he's definitely gonna die. You know, it'd be sad if Maggie dies. It'd be sad if Daryl, Carol, you know, I think all the OGs, I think maybe one might die, maybe two. But, like, how many can die, to be honest? You can't just kill them all, because Michonne's gone, you know. Rick is dead. We know he's not, but, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think they'll kill Daryl, but they really could. But, you know, the whole thing of, like, if they kill Daryl, you know, the whole thing of, if Daryl dies, we riot. Oh my gosh, it's a tongue twister. Far out. But yeah, we know that whole thing of, you know, if he dies, the fans will riot. I don't know if that stands anymore, because, like, that was a long time ago when it was sort of at its prime. But, I think he's a character that's pretty much safe, but he could still die in the very end. I think that Maggie and Negan will find peace. She won't fully forgive him, but I think there'll be this sort of, it'll be a weird moment. Maybe, like, he'll save her. Maybe, like, maybe he'll save her. Maybe he will save Herschel. Like, there'll be a moment and, he might save him. I don't know, but okay. One person who I think, sorry, I'm all over the place because my brain is just thinking about all Walking Dead stuff. I think that Negan is definitely gonna die. Like, definitely. He's gonna redeem himself. He kind of has already redeemed himself, but I think he's gone to that, like, full circle. We're also gonna see Lucille. I'm excited. Lucille is played by Hilary Burton, who's from One Tree Hill, who's also Negan's wife in real life, aka Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I'm really keen to see her. I think she looks like she's going to be really psycho in this, so it looks really cool and badass, so I'm really keen to see it. Okay, clearly Rick Grimes. I love Rick Grimes. I don't care what anyone says, he's one of the best characters, if not the best character. I just love him, and I love his Carl. It's just the best. It's just funny how different, like, Australians say Carl. Like, we're just like Carl. I would say Carl. I'm not very, like, you know, really strong Aussie accent. Like, my accent's very, like, it's not that strong. But yeah, Rick, he's gonna come back. He's not dead. He was never dead. But I think, I'm curious about how long he's gonna spend on The Walking Dead. Is he gonna have, like, just a few episodes at the end? Is he gonna be there for the last 10 episodes? Like, I'm really curious. I hope he's in there a lot, because I've heard that Andrew Lincoln did miss The Walking Dead. He missed being on set and everything. So hopefully he's back for a long time. I think he will have peace. I think Michonne will come back. I think all those old characters will come back and they'll have peace together, and with Judith, and he'll meet his son. I don't think he's ever met his son from memory, or maybe he did, but I just think there'll be see, originally I would have thought Rick would die in the end, but because he's been away for so long, I feel like it'd be too much if he just dies at the end as well. Like, he might, but I feel like if he's in there for a few episodes, he can't just die at the end. He can't be gone for, like, a few seasons and then just die at the end. I feel like now he's not going to die, but I could be wrong. Okay, now let's go back to, like, a few seasons ago. What about Jadis? Not that I care about her, but is she going to come back with Rick? Because she was the one who picked him up in the helicopter. And also, what is with the helicopter? Are we going to find out about the freaking helicopter and what the hell is behind it? Who is behind it? Like, why is there a helicopter when there's an apocalypse and the world is, like, shut down? How is there a helicopter? So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. I think Jadis was with Rick. Maybe she's not with him anymore. Maybe she won't ever come back, and, like, he'll be alone when he comes back. Or maybe she's been, like, they've been living with a group of people. Like, I don't know. I just imagine he's with a group of people, but at the same time with that boat and his boots and stuff, like, maybe he was trying to come back on his own, and he's, like, out somewhere, like, he's got lost or, like, got attacked, or I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see if he's going to come back on his own or by himself. This is something that came to my mind before when I was thinking about all this, but it hasn't really crossed my mind for a long time with The Walking Dead. But I think, and I'm curious to hear what your opinion is, but I think there's going to be a cure in the end. They sort of touched on that in season, I don't remember, I'm going to guess like 4 or 5 or something, but ages ago when they wanted to get from Atlanta to, was it Washington? They wanted to go to Washington or something to find, they believed there was some sort of cure there. I don't remember, but there was something there that they were going to. Anyway, I think in the whole end of this series, I think there is going to be some sort of resolution or cure. Or they're just going to beat it. And like, at the end of the day, you can't beat death. People are going to die. They're going to be walkers. But like, I just think there's going to be they're going to have it under control. That there's going to be they're going to keep building their society and community. And it's just going to grow. That there's going to be more of them than walkers in the end. I still would personally like it if there was a cure or there was something like that towards the end of the story. There's an outbreak. So it'd be really cool if it goes back on that tangent of like, how did this start and how will it end? How will we overcome it? You know? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that for a while, if there'll be a cure, but I'm just going to say it that there'll be a cure, but I could be completely wrong and they might never talk about it again, but we'll see, I guess. I think there'll be a few old characters who will have flashbacks of, like Glenn, you know, Laurie, maybe Shane, like maybe those actors will come back, but at the same time we've had that before. But I don't know, I just feel like it'd be really cool if they were all back for some reason. I don't know if someone has like maybe Rick will die and he'll have like this sort of dream in heaven or something and they're all together. Like in that vision when there was like all of them as a family at the table, maybe they're all gonna die and they're all gonna be like at that table. No. Okay. That'd be really depressing. As I said earlier, I definitely think Gabriel will die. I don't think Rosita will die. I think she'll keep being a badass. And also it'd be really sad for her baby Coco if she were to die. And also that, you know, her daddy's dead too. I don't really know what to think about this whole Stephanie thing with Eugene. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, if they're going to actually find someone or a new camp or something, or a new group of people, and the significance of that. I'm not fully sure of that. But yeah, I am so keen for the rest of the series to finish. I'm sad it's going to finish. It's been an amazing show. I absolutely love The Walking Dead. I don't care what anyone says. It's still an amazing show. Yes, it had its prime in, you know, season 2, 3, 4, like the middle of the series. And it got really like dark and, you know, the Negan episodes and stuff, but I still love the show and I love the characters and I want to see them through to the end and see what happens with them. I just really hope that, like, it's a really, really good ending for all the characters. I think they all deserve that. And I think we deserve that too. But yeah, I don't know how close they're going to be to the comics. As I said earlier, I haven't read all of the comics, so I reckon they're going to do something a little bit different though, as they have in the past. They've changed it up a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. I'm so excited. It's fast approaching. I'm not sure when season 11 will air, but basically the rest of season 10, I'm really keen for that. Let's talk about it. Write in the comments. Let's discuss The Walking Dead. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more similar content. And yeah, thank you so much.